everywhere. Can you imagine a life without your TV remote? You probably wouldn't want to. That point-and-click convenience is part of what makes watching television so enjoyable. Smart appliances today are like television sets without remotes. They have plenty of awesome features, but it's far too difficult to access them. FlyingCodes is bringing that remote control convenience to the connected world. Artie Lee is the company's founder and CEO, and earlier he explained how his company is turning the smartphone into this century's TV remote.
The core technology is to solve one of the main problems of mobile internet interactions. We invent new technologies to allow mobile users to use the simple pointing gestures to interact with pretty much anything, any object surrounding him. So we applying that technology into different applications like guiding, smart devices, as well as advertising, interactive advertisement.
So what would be sort of an example of a user experience then? Point and click, what am I looking at?
Exactly like what you do at home using your remote control. Point it in any objects and the interface instantly show up and then you can control it. Doesn't matter if it's a device you control or a signage, you retrieve the information right away, or could be just sharing information with your friends.
Well, in that sign example, why is that something a marketer would be interested in?
Well, for instance, like there are a lot of advertisers spend a lot of money on the signage, and they deploy big scale of campaign all over the cities. But before that, they just listen to the agency saying that, okay, well, this is something you should do, and this is something, this is the prime location, this is the target group that people that you should be focusing on, but is it really?
This is how much foot traffic there is,
Yeah,
this is how many eyeballs
is it
you're
really
getting,
eyeballs
but is it
going
really
that way?
measuring?
Yes,
yeah.
But if you have the right campaign and the right user experience to apply into the platform, which is the OH or any kind of platform, I think they could actually do something and then convert it into the right way.
When you think about the appliance market opportunity,
yes.
What's the applications there?
Well, what we are trying to educate the market is like, we make a modules, which is a simple Bluetooth modules with different hardware control interface. Of course, our core technology apply into it. We show it to some existing device manufacturers or the reseller. I show them, okay, you just give me any lamp, I put my module in, and instantly your traditional devices now is a very cool smart devices. Your user experience is top notch because people just get the phone, point it, and then control it.
Well, so a home appliance, so a dishwasher, a washing machine, a toaster,
yeah.
Lights. How do you actually connect to the hardware in those devices? And they're obviously all different.
Well, imagine like all the devices. Basically, what you do is turn it on, turn it off, turn it up, the power, lower it, right? And so we just connect that area. The rest is on the UI, which is the applications. But we simplify the step before for smart devices because it's the reason why, because people is not trying to use it because it's just too clumsy. You have to turn on the apps, you have to find the devices, and then start controlling it. But we simplify it by open the app, point at which device, you control it right away. If I know the device is already on, the only option you have maybe just turn it off, right? So it's quite direct.
So can it get more involved though, or can it not get more involved in terms of controlling something?
Well,
like
you can do like auto profiling. Like you can base on your the time, can base on like what's your behavior every day, weekdays, weekends. We can suggest different habits or different profile for you to just one click, and then the rest of the light can turn off.
Why do you think a hardware manufacturer would want to work with FlyingCodes to actually enable that versus doing this themselves?
I think I've been in hardware business, electronic hardware business for quite some time. Hardware business is always looking for an edge for selling more. So you can see like we have new features on TV every 2 years, but that sometimes is not really making sense in some way. But they always look for new features, always look for new cool features so that they can market. So I think that is one of the angles. But like, we believe our approach is the most simplified and the cost-effective way for them if they want to look into converting their product line into smart devices, and that would be the smart move.
What percentage do you project will be retrofits of devices that are already out there and enabling them to be smart devices versus actually integrating at the point of manufacture?
Well, we don't want to do a lot, but imagine I just right now talking to Maney for lighting, and doesn't matter it's industrial lighting or just household lighting, but I think that segment alone is quite big. I don't even look into yet on the like any smart devices like alarm clock and all these other small area. But we will explore to that area by talking to all those like do-it-yourself developers or some of the hardware incubators company, and let them explore that area. But I see just lighting alone is quite a big market for us to penetrate.
And that was my conversation with Artie Lee, CEO and founder of FlyingCodes.